Did you know that every year, thousands of storks travel across the Sahara Desert? They fly up to 60 miles per hour, and they do it without stopping for rest or food. But why do they do it? Hi, I'm here with Minute Earth. Okay, so storks are birds in the order Cyconiiformes, which also includes ibises and herons. And there are 19 different species of stork found throughout the world. Most of them live in wetlands, where they use their giant beaks and feet to catch fish and other tasty morsels. And many of them hang out near human settlements, because we humans provide them with lots of yummy garbage. Yummy garbage. But while storks have been happy to take advantage of our waste, they've generally avoided becoming a part of it. Thanks in large part to their large wingspans, which allow them to soar effortlessly on air currents. And yes, that means they can ride those currents all the way from Africa to Europe and back again. Every year, hundreds of thousands of storks leave their winter homes in sub-Saharan Africa and fly north. To their breeding grounds in Europe and Asia, their migration is one of the longest journeys undertaken by any bird. The straight-line distance from their wintering grounds to their breeding grounds is about 4,300 miles. That's like flying from New York to the edge of Alaska. But the route that the storks actually take is much longer because they do unfly in a straight line. Instead, they follow a curved path that takes them over water, which is easier and safer than flying over land. And along this route, there is only one place that the storks can stop to rest: the Sahara Desert. And yes, even though the Sahara is the driest place on Earth, it's also home to the world's largest sand dunes, which provide the perfect place for weary travelers to catch some shut-eye, dung. So when the storks reach the Sahara, they don't waste any time getting some rest. In fact, they practically fall asleep the second that they touch down, and they stay that way for days. During their slumber, they basically enter a state of suspended animation, dramatically slowing their breathing and lowering their body temperature, all while sand pouring off their feathers. Once they're all rested up, though, the storks get in the air and finish their journey. They fly up to 60 miles per hour and cover between 400 and 600 miles per day until they reach their destination. And they do all of this without stopping to eat, drink, or, pee. Scientists think that storks can pull off this incredible feat because they fast during the final leg of their journey. Like other animals that fast, storks go into ketosis, a metabolic state that allows them to survive without food for extended periods of time. Ketosis is usually triggered by a lack of food, but the storks seem to trigger it voluntarily by eating very little beforehand. This is probably an adaptation that helps them save energy for the long flight. By delaying the start of their journey until they enter ketosis, they can make the most of the energy that they have stored up. In fact, scientists think that the storks delay their departure for 2 weeks just to make sure that they re-in ketosis before they set off. But once they do set off, the storks have no choice but to trust that their bodies will get them safely to their destination. After all, there's no turning back. If something goes wrong, there is no plan B. These birds basically commit to their migration before they even leave Africa, and more than half of them make it to their breeding grounds successfully. Even though we've known about the storks' epic migration for centuries, we still have a lot to learn about them. For example, scientists do know exactly how they trigger ketosis, or why they choose to undertake such dangerous journeys every year. But they hope that by learning more about the storks, they can better understand the incredible animals around us and the amazing things that they do every day. So next time you see a stork, remember that it's capable of some truly mind-blowing feats, like flying over the Sahara Desert without stopping. Thanks for watching this episode of Minute Earth, and thanks especially to our patrons who make it possible for us to explore the amazing world around us. If you'd like to help us make more videos like this, you can get involved at our website,